All right, we're gonna start with our error correction task analysis. At step 1 of state the instruction to shoot the basketball free throw in the basket while giving the basketball stimulus and standing at the free throw line. All right, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. This brings us to step 2. If the individual makes the shot, praise them and say, awesome shot. But if they didn't, this is when you're going to say, that was a good try. That was a good try. Step 3 is when you say, let me help, and you use least to most prompting. Starting at verbal to gestural to partial physical and full physical until they make the basket and you praise them. That was a nice try. Can I help you?
Yes.
All right. Shoot the basketball free throw in the basket.
I'll get it.
Then you tell them again, that was a nice try. That was the verbal prompt, and because that didn't work, we now move on to gestural. All right. Shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. All right, that was a good try. Now you move on to partial physical. All right, take the ball. Now, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. That was a good try.
Thank you.
Right, now we move on to full physical. Both your hands, help them line up, and present the SD. Shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. Alright, that was a good try. Alright, if they don't make it, you keep trying full physical until they do. Alright, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. Alright, that was a nice try. Alright, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. That was a good try. Let's keep going. You can do it. Alright, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. Alright, they did it! So, you would mark down that it took them on your trial. You would put full physical prompting, and this is where your trial then ends. They make the shot, you praise them, and now you're going to step 4, which is starting the new trial after you marked that they needed full physical to make the shot, and you state the confidence builder skill, which is the instruction that they already know how to do. In this case, it's going to be show me your dribble. That was a nice job making your shot. All right, show me your dribble. All right, nice dribble. That was step 5 of praising their skill, and now we move to step 6, where we present the original instruction of shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. All right, shoot the basketball free throw in the basket. All right, so they made it, so praise them and say, nice shot.
Thank you.
So now we go to our data collection, and now that they made it and we started that new trial, it would then be independent, and we can start all the way back up at step 1 again and move on to a new trial.